Hey, Aggies, Chancellor May and Lachelle, and we're here at the Green at West Village doing Move-In. So we have the green shirts on, and we're moving in some transfers and some continuing students. So we're really excited. And we're going to answer your questions as well as move students in. You go first.
Okay. Do you remember moving into the dorms when you started college?
I do. I do. First of all, my dorm was not as nice as these. It was more like a barracks. And I remember my parents barely slowed down and let me jump out of the car. They were ready for me to go. No, that's not true. My parents will get mad if I say that. But yeah, it was an exciting day moving in.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
first time being away from home and meeting new people and making sure I had all the supplies I needed and
yeah.
meeting my roommate. And how about you?
Yeah, it's different now. I just remember packing up the car with everything. Now you can kind of register at Bed Bath and Beyond and then just
Target.
go pick or targeting, just go pick up your items. It's kind of cool how you don't have to, the car is not packed to the
Yeah.
roof top. So, but I do remember I cried, my mom cried as a freshman.
I
After that,
remember
it got freshman's the hardest year.
it
I
is.
think.
No,
Yeah.
no, you cried every year our kids left. So
I did,
don't lie.
but that's true.
Uh,
But
However, I remember my mom's an overachiever in terms of supplies and resources. So I
Right.
had everything you could possibly think of,
pencils, pens,
including I had a box of rectal thermometers, which I never used, but I
That's
was ready just in
hysterical.
case.
like you didn't have a student
True.
infirmary or something.
That's a true story. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
can you tell us about the housing at UC Davis? Yeah, actually,
Oh, yeah.
that's an exciting story. So I mentioned we're at the Green. This is a newer phase of housing. I think we added about 3,300 beds here at the Green in the past couple years. And overall, we've added 6,500 beds to UC Davis since I've been chancellor, since 2017. We are now able to house roughly 40% of our student body, so that's really
Oh,
exciting.
wow. Good. Yeah.
And it's nice housing. It's new, so it's going to be in good shape. But it's also I don't want to say
Modern,
it's modern,
chic.
maybe chic. Yeah, it's a good word.
You know what I like about the lighting? I just remember my dorms being very dark, like not a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
lighting. And that when we help today, we're here to help the students move in. There's so much lighting, and I just feel it's refreshing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And there's a lot of green space around, a lot of outdoor area to,
That's right.
think and study. I didn't have that. I went to an urban school, but anyway, I love that about this
Yeah,
campus.
we both went to urban schools. Let's see.
So, all right,
Your turn.
next question. My son will call UC Davis home for the next 4 years. What advice can you give to incoming freshmen?
Okay, so in addition to calling UC Davis home, call your parents. They're worried about you. But I would say, get integrated into the campus community as quickly as you can. Obviously, you have to go to class and get registered for class and all those sort of things. But there's hundreds of organizations, clubs, and student organizations.
Yep.
There's lots to do around Davis. Find your niche, find what you're passionate about, find some like-minded people that want to do it with you. What else do you think?
Yeah, you kind of also you meet people in the dining areas too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know the dining facility here at the Green, but Tesoro has great dining and
The
kind of
Latitude
mixing.
Dining and
Yeah.
Portel. There's several good dining commons. By the way, Lachelle and I like to hang out at dining commons every now and then.
Yeah, Latitude.
We
has
just
great food.
drop in and surprise the students and sit with them and make them feel really uncomfortable.
So tell your freshmen to visit
Yeah.
Latitude because then he will have a variety of food to choose from.
It's the international cuisine at
Yes.
Latitude. Anyway, how can I apply to UC Davis early while still being in high school and know my pathway?
Ah.
Well, first, follow UC Davis Admissions on Instagram. They have a ton of helpful resources, tips, and information for someone who will be interested in coming to UC Davis. They even have stories about students who've applied and been accepted, in addition to information on how to apply. So you can also go to ucdavis.edu/admissions/undergraduate/apply, where there are a bunch of helpful resources for applying. There's information about costs and scholarships and campus life. There's even a section about what majors we have to offer in addition to what you can do with those degrees.
Oh, wow, that's good to know.
Yeah. So applicants for fall admission for next year can start working on the UC application as early as August 1st.
Oh,
and must submit the application between October 1st and November 30th. You can apply to as many UC campuses as you like with just a single application. But of course, you want to choose UC Davis once
that's
you're
right.
accepted, because
That's
why would
right.
you choose any other UC?
Absolutely.
And what do you think? What about how do they choose their pathway? How did you
Um,
pick your pathway?
well, if you have an aptitude toward a certain skill, that's probably the direction you should go in.
Yeah.
If you don't want it to be as challenging, but if you want to step out of your comfort zone, that's I don't know. It's tough. You and I chose the easy path because we had an aptitude toward science and math.
You think engineering was easy?
Well, no, it wasn't easy, but the fact is that's what
I'm kidding.
choosing that was easy.
I'm kidding. The
Yeah.
choice was easy.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
find a mentor too.
Oh yeah.
Talk to some
Yeah.
people that may be in professions or disciplines that you think you're interested in.
Yeah.
See what they think about it, and then be resources for you.
Yeah, but also realize, the path doesn't have to be set in stone. If you find an avenue that doesn't work for you, you can pivot.
Yeah.
Life is about pivoting and making things work and enjoying the moment.
That's true.
Just
You are now young enough to pivot.
pivot
So,
all you want.
yeah.
You could pivot for the rest of your life. I just say, just make sure you're happy at what
That's
you're
right.
doing.
Some of my
So,
friends are still pivoting.
let's not go down that path.
Okay. I
Okay,
think
so
one more.
no, what's on your mind this week?
Oh, this week, in addition to moving in, what am I thinking about? Football season starts.
Yep.
And we're excited about the Aggies. We got some travel coming up.
Yeah.
Lachelle and I are going to go to Australia for a meeting I have to speak at.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
I'm
And
talking to some alumni. We have alumni events and stuff. But right now, I'm all about Moo-ve-In day.
she's all about moving.
Moo-ve-In day. This
Yeah.
is a fun time on campus. So
And we're just excited the students are back. That's really
Yeah.
one of the funnest
Yeah.
times of the year. So
yeah.
we're really excited about that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think that's the last question, right?
Yep.
All right. So until next week, Aggies, be healthy, be safe.
Go
Aggies. How are you? Yeah.
Hi.
Here we are again.
Good to see you.